Some of you got that early call saying Sandbridge Road had reopened following the crash. When I say early, the calls began at 2 o'clock in the morning. Amanda was one of them. She asked on our Facebook page, why did Virginia Beach decide to send out a 3 a.m. phone call just to tell us the road is reopened? I, for one, don't live anywhere near Sandbridge Road. It was a highly inappropriate call. Tammy said, talk about my heart pounding. When the phone started ringing, the first 20 seconds of the recording had me thinking we were under attack. Ridiculous. Thomas saw it differently. He wrote, worrying about a phone call seems a little pointless. If it was your family, I'm sure the idea of people making a big issue would not be important. So we sent 10 on your side's Andy Fox to ask Emergency Communications if that early morning phone alert was necessary. What'd you find out, Andy?
Well, Tom, we sat down with Athena Plummer, Director of Emergency Communications and Citizen Services. She's in charge. She was very honest. A mistake was made. I found out the calls really weren't necessary at all, and the calls that should only have gone out, in their opinion, was to 170 homes along Sandbridge Road. But even those, why? At 2:30 in the morning?
We take responsibility for that, and that's the part that we're now reviewing. So when we finish with you, we'll continue that review that we are doing.
Mistakes were made, and the city is reviewing why thousands of phone calls went out around 2 a.m. by a Virginia Beach 911 operator working here in the dispatch center, using the VB Alert mass notification system, sending calls to all phone lines, alerting them that Sandbridge Road was reopened after a fatal accident. I got my call at 2:30 in the morning.
The notice was sent out, but the notice was sent to all users, where it should have just been sent out to what we have as a group, the Sandbridge group. So that's where the error was made. And we accept full responsibility for sending it out to all users, in particular at that time of the morning.
The alert system reaches 273,000 phone numbers in Virginia Beach. 1/3 of them, about 99,850 homes, got the calls before the alert was canceled, when scores of residents called in to complain who lived nowhere near Sandbridge Road. It didn't affect them.
We're going to review our policy. We're going to review the way the system is set up. We're going to make sure that our users who are authorized to use the system are using the system correctly. We're also going to talk about when we send these messages and how the message goes out.
Text messages similar to the phone call sent to emails and cell phones read, emergency notification, 2:03 a.m., Sandbridge Road reopened. But why even send the alert to that group of 170 homes along Sandbridge Road? Who needs that information at 2:30 in the morning? Okay, let's say you take your group from Sandbridge. Is it even necessary to send it to them?
It's better to get
at 2:30 in the morning.
2:30 in the morning is not always the optimal time. Again, it depends on what the circumstance is. And that's part of what we're going to review. When is it necessary to send? Yes, we asked the question, was this that case? And she's going to say, no, this was not that case. When I got my call at 2:30, from the time I got out of my bed to the phone, I really thought something terrible had happened to my brother, and he was calling to tell me about it. It's very unnerving. Coming up at 6, thousands were frightened. Can you imagine the call at 2:30 a.m.? Someone we spoke with thought the worst for her family. Also, was this really the type of emergency that needed any call or text to email or cell phone? Isn't there a better way? What is that better way? That part of the story tonight at 6. In the newsroom, Andy Fox, 10 on your side.